Hi everyone, it's John the Dyslexic Geek here. Today LEGO have revealed the next Ninjago City Modular set, and it is the City Workshops. This set, which will be launching on the 1st of March and will be retailing for $250 or £220, and this set will contain 3,244 pieces. I've been eagerly anticipating the next Ninjago City set. I very much enjoyed the LEGO City Markets a couple of years ago and the City Gardens, and this is the follow-up to the City Markets, so I had high expectations for this. And I have to say, I'm not quite sure, if I'll be perfectly honest. The previous Ninjago City Modulars have really blown me away, but this one doesn't quite have the same effect on me as so far, I have to be perfectly honest. Maybe it's the brown sort of red colour palette that's been used. The previous ones have been really bright and vibrant. This one, not so much for me. It's a lot cheaper than City Markets. That one's at £320, so a big saving on this one, but you do get an impressive amount of pieces. I do find these Ninjago City sets very much a good value for money in terms of how many pieces you get for the money. But looking at the actual design of it, I don't know. I think it's the colour palette that's been used. I'm not sure about these browns and reds. It just looks a bit dull, and that's the word I can use. I think it's a set I need to see for myself to really appreciate and see how much I how much I enjoy it. At the moment, I'm very much on the fence about it. The previous ones used to have quite a lot of rooms. This one doesn't look as though it has quite so many. Obviously it's a workshop, so there's a bit more of a working environment. It does look like a bit of an inverted corner set, so that's quite an interesting take from this design. But the top section does have the nice colourful, bright vibrancy that normal Ninjago City sets have, but the rest of the set, not so much. I do like the waterway. The one disappointing thing on the set, I have to say, is this mech. It really does look pretty poor. It's probably definitely by far the weakest aspect of the set. I can see what LEGO are going for and try to bring it within budget, but it looks a bit minimalist. I'd like to see a little bit more detail on the mech, but yeah, it looks a bit, not great. I have to be honest. I do love the box art. It's one thing that the Ninjago City sets do have. The box art is always fantastic. Nice and bright and vibrant box art. Makes a nice change from the regular black boxes that you get on the 18 plus set. So this is nice to see. But yeah, I don't know. You see it from all different angles. It does look better from this side on angle, and maybe with the mech in place. I think the mech does look a lot bigger. When you see it here, the mech looks absolutely tiny. When we see it actually in place, it does look a lot more impressive, a lot more substantial. Maybe that must be where the image has been taken doesn't really help it, I don't think. But it does look a little bit better. The mech does look a little bit better when it's placed on the platform. It looks a bit more detailed, I suppose. But I'm still not sure about it. But when you see it here, yeah, it looks like the regular mechs that you get like for Star Wars and the Marvels. They're like £10 worth of mech maybe in this. That's what that kind of looks like. Take a look at some of the minifigures in here now. I'm not familiar with any of the characters. I don't watch the TV show or the cartoon, whatever it is. I don't follow it that much. I do like some of the Ninjago sets from an aesthetical point of view. Look, once again, looks like there's a lot of stickers used, which is not a surprise. The City Markets from a couple of years ago had like 3 or 4 pages of stickers. So I wasn't surprised to see stickers in this one. The minifigures, that is normally one of the strongest aspects of Ninjago sets in this so far. This guy looks pretty decent, but the minifigures don't look great, I have to be really honest. In most Ninjago sets, the minifigures are some of the most highly detailed minifigures that you can get. These ones, I'd have to say, not so much. I'm guessing that's because the set's based on the material that it's from, so that may be why. And looks like you've got a working door for the garage, so it's got like a roller here, so that's good to see a bit of functionality to the set. Take another look at the rooms. You've got like a little bit of a small downscaled version of the mech, which is quite cool. I quite like that. It looks like you've got loads of maybe stickers on here as well. There may be prints, I can't quite tell. I expect there'll be stickers. Taking a look at all the minifigures, of which there are 10, and I have to say they're all pretty bland. These guys here, these 3 look pretty good. These are probably the most detailed ones of the set. The rest of them, if I'm being perfectly honest, look like they come straight out of a LEGO City, a normal regular LEGO City set. Not very much detail on them. This guy, I suppose, is quite interesting. I do like the costume, I suppose. But yeah, these 3 are probably my favourite looking minifigures of the set, but the rest of them, yeah, there's no ninjas of any kind. That's a bit unusual. That's what I normally associate with Ninjago. I suppose this character here may be some sort of a ninja, but yeah, I'm not sure what this is. I don't think this this figure here doesn't quite technically count as a minifigure, but I'm not sure what that is. It is a corner modular, of course, so you can add things to the left or right of it. It will be interesting to see what this will look like with all the other Ninjago City modulars attached to it. There's no images here to show that, I don't think. Looks like you've got a working crane as well. So I love the top section. That does look like that looks very reminiscent of the City Markets or the City Gardens. You get another look at the mech down here. Looks like you've got the water down here. I'm not sure what that does. A little bit of a mechanism there that does something. I'm not quite sure. Read the description in a second. So you've got like pop-out sections like most Ninjago City sets, so that's how to make a nice welcome return. You see it on the shelf here, but yeah, I don't know. We don't get many of these Ninjago City sets, so this one I had high expectations for. I'm a little bit on the fence for. Maybe when I see it in person, it'll be a lot more impressive. At the moment, I'm not sure. Get the 3D spin round. It looks fine from the 3D spin round. So take a look around the back. There's not much going on around the rear, as you can see. There's the exposed interior. It doesn't look like there's much going on. This section here looks a bit empty. Does look so. Take a look now. So I'm not sure. Take a look at the promo video as well to get a bit of a section, get a bit of more an understanding of how things slot in, how big and what things do. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's that slide. That little lever moves out the mech. So you've got various functions. The crane has got some useful. He's going to use the crane by the looks of it. That's quite cool. So you can attach it to the mech maybe. So you've got various nozzles and things that you can turn for play functions. Yeah, I don't know. Very much on the fence about it. I really need to see it for myself. Let's have a look at the description. So Ninjago fans aged 14 and up can add their collection of Ninjago City models to this stunning and detailed Ninjago City Workshops building kit. The large Ninja playset features 4 action-packed floors of apartments, stores and restaurants, some of which can be removed and played with separately, plus a mechanic workshop and 2 working cranes. So there's 2 cranes in there, is there? I didn't see that. I didn't see the 2 cranes. So you've got the one up there. There's another crane somewhere else. I'm not quite sure where the other crane is. Okay, so there's 2 cranes in there somewhere, but I didn't see that. This is the first Ninjago City model to feature a posable mech toy for kids to build and customise with a selection of armour and stickers. So you can customise the mech by the sounds of it. So I quite like the idea of that. Using the crane to lift and lower parts between floors. Once built, the mech can be then displayed on a platform in the mech bay. The adventure toy set also comes with 10 Ninjago minifigures, Zane, Pixel, model shop owner, workshop mechanic, restaurant worker and dragon tourist, plus never seen before Dorama, Dr. Laro, Harumi, Twitchy, Tim and a brick-built Diorama's puppet figure. Fans can use these characters to stage epic battles from the season 3 of the Ninjago Dragons Rising TV show. So there we go, that's obviously what it's based on. So it's in terms of height, it's 41 centimeters high, 25 centimeters wide and 25 centimeters deep. So yeah, I don't know. I wish Lego had shown it alongside all the other modulars and see how it attaches. I thought Lego might have done that in the promo details, but obviously not. But I'm guessing details of that will come out in the next few days. But for me personally, I'm very much on the fence about it. I was so looking forward to it, but ultimately, I'm not entirely sold on it. I think I need to see it for myself to really appreciate it. Maybe it looks a lot better in person. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I suppose it's just not as good as the previous 4. If I'm being perfectly honest, I think the other 4 have been outstanding. This one doesn't feel quite so much. Maybe when you attach all the other Ninjago City sets, it will look even. Maybe that will improve it. I don't know. But at the moment, I'm on the fence about it. I need to have a little think about it and absorb the pictures more, and maybe it will grow on me as the next few weeks go on by. Maybe I'll buy it on March the 1st, but at the moment I'm not quite sure. I expect it will be a Lego exclusive, so in the UK I doubt this will be available at any other retailer, much like the Ninjago City markets. So yeah, I look forward to seeing it for myself, but I'm going to have to do a little bit of thinking about this one. So that's Ninjago City Workshops coming out on the 1st of March, retailing for $250 or £220, and will contain 3,244 pieces. So let me know in the comments what you think of this set. Are you very much looking forward to it or a little bit disappointed by it? Can I please ask you a like, and if you've enjoyed today's video, I'm very grateful if you consider subscribing today. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.